everyone, welcome back to my channel. So happy new year everybody, happy 2019. I hope 2019 is a really good year for you and I hope that you do everything that you set out to achieve this year. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different and share with you some of my New Year's resolutions for 2019. Now I think I can be a bit fickle with New Year's resolutions, and sometimes I say I'm going to do all these things and then I actually falter and don't do the things that I wanted to do. Or maybe I don't actually make any New Year's resolutions and I don't really feel like I've actually set any goals for myself. But I also think it's important to be realistic as well and to not feel that if you don't set anything out that you failed. I think it's important to always have milestones to reach and goals, no matter what time of the year it is, no matter if it's December or if it's January, if it's March. I don't think it really matters. I think it's important to always set yourselves goals no matter what time of the year it is. So today I'm actually going to be sharing with you some of my New Year's resolutions that I have made for this year, in the hopes that actually it will inspire me to continue to do them and actually remind me at a later point what I actually set out to do. My first goal for 2019 is to actually do more creative writing. One thing I feel that I have lacked this year is the inspiration to do a lot of creative writing. I feel that's something that I've really missed this year, and I think a lot of it is down to the fact that I graduated with my master's degree in December, so I had kind of a bit of a burnout for the whole of the year, and I feel like now I've got to a point where I've started to miss my creative work and my creative writing, and I really want to return to that part of myself and actually do more creative writing. Something I'm actually planning to do this year is to actually do a project where I can actually incorporate my creative writing with my YouTube channel, actually merge the two together. What this project really aims to do for me is to be able to show the other facet to myself with YouTube and to show my creativity as a writer with YouTube. My second New Year's resolution for 2019 is to try and work on my mental health. I actually haven't spoken about this anywhere until now, but over the past year I have been really struggling with my mental health, and I'm now on the waiting list to receive therapy for that. Of course it is going to take some time, it's not going to be an overnight process, but I am feeling better than I was. But it's been a big reason why I haven't been a big presence online like I have in previous years. There's a variety of reasons for that. I think one of the big reasons is because in December of 2017 I graduated my master's degree. Although that was an amazing experience, it also meant a big part of my life had got drawn to a close, and it meant that I was now really having to think about the rest of my life outside of university, and it was a massive culture shock for me because I wasn't around my friends anymore like I wasn't having to reach goals, and I've got a very active mind. I'm very academic and I like to have goals and I thrive on learning, and to not have that anymore was a really big culture shock for me, and I think it's been a big reason why I've had a lapse in my mental health. And obviously I have also been searching for a career now as well. I want to get a career in the children's literature sector, but it's difficult because the fact it's a very competitive sector, and also there are a lot of other people going for the same jobs you're going for, and the fact is I also have a disability and there is still a lot of stigma that surrounds disability in employment, and it's a big thing, you know. There is still a huge margin of people who are of the working age who have a disability who are not in employment, who are actually looking for employment. So it's very difficult and it's very disheartening for anybody when you're trying to look for a career and you get knocked back. So I think there's a variety of reasons that I've been struggling, not just those alone, but I think it's just been something I've really struggled with this year. But I really want to work on that, and I really want to do things that I know are going to help my mental health. Writing, journaling, travelling, taking pictures, just seeing new places, making time to socialise with people. I've also got a couple of journals that I'm going to be working on. So I got the Write It Down, Let It Go journal, which is a worry relief journal, and I also got this one, which is the CBT Good Habit journal. I got these for Christmas from my mum, so I'm going to actually try and make a point of actually filling these in this year, actually working through that, because I think actually being able to kind of compartmentalise my mind and things that I think trigger my anxiety and things that I need to work on will definitely help me to get to a better point with my mental health. So that's a big goal for 2019. I really want to try and actually combat my mental health struggles. So that's definitely the big goal for 2019, is to work on myself and to work on my mental health. My third goal for 2019 is to live a healthier life. I don't just mean like that cliche thing where you say, oh, I'm going to go to the gym and eat healthier after Christmas. Although I do really want to work on my physical health. I would like to get back into fitness. I would like to get back into walking and doing things like walking tours. But I would also like to know more about my physical health, and I think I really want to know more about how certain foods can help me. Having a condition like septo-optic dysplasia, where you have hypoglycemia and it affects your endocrine system, I think diet can play a big part in how you feel. To actually know a bit more about my condition and how I can do things that are going to help me physically, but I also mean doing things that are going to be conducive to living a more productive life and having a more healthier attitude towards life. So I don't just mean working on my health physically, but I mean just working on my health both mentally and physically, and just working on myself to have a healthier attitude towards living. My fourth goal for 2019 is to save money. Now, I have started to save money. I've got a savings account and I've got some money saved, but I would like to save more because I think it's important to have savings. It's important as I get older to have money and security, and I really want to have that accomplishment to say, yeah, I saved that money, that's all the money that I've earned and that's all what I've saved, because I think that would be a massive achievement for me, definitely. I really want to implement some tactics and some things that are going to help me to be a bit more conscious when it comes to money, and actually seeing what I'm spending my money on and seeing where I could save money if possible. I think I would like to live a bit more of a frugal life in 2019. I'm not saying that I would completely, you know, not spend anything, but I think where I can save money, I would like to start saving some more money so that I do have some savings. My fifth resolution for 2019 does kind of contradict the previous one, which is I want to travel more. I don't just mean travelling abroad. I want to see more of my own backyard, so to speak. I want to see more of the UK, but I do also want to travel more abroad as well. This year I was able to go on my first ever flight with my guide dog Unity to Edinburgh, Scotland, and it really gave me an insight into what it would be like to fly with my guide dog, and it was absolutely fine. There was no issues. She was absolutely fine on the plane. She just laid down and went to sleep. There was no problem with her, and it's really given me the motivation to think, yeah, I could travel more, I could do this, I could see more places, I could explore more of the world. So it would be something that I would love to do this year. I would love to go on some more adventures this year. Over the last year I have done more of that. I've been to a lot of different places in the UK. I've explored Edinburgh, I've explored Cornwall, I've explored part of Northumberland, so I have done some travelling this year, but I would like to start branching out and going to some more places that are a bit more further afield. Having a disability and travelling, it is quite difficult because there's a lot you have to think about and there's a lot more logistics involved, especially when you travel with a guide dog, but it is something I want to do, and it's something that I would like to start making a project out of on my blog and on my channel. That's definitely going to be one for 2019, to travel more, but then it's difficult because then you have to think travelling costs money. I have to try and balance the two out because I want to save money and I want to travel, so I have to try and have a bit of an equilibrium. I have to kind of try and balance the two out, so we'll see how we get on with those two. I think I wouldn't begrudge actually saving money and then actually spending that money on travelling. Maybe the two could kind of work together, we'll have to see. My sixth resolution for 2019 is I really want to do the blind drive. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm actually registered as severely sight impaired. I'm blind in my right eye and I only have central vision in my left eye. It's been something I've wanted to do for a while. I've wanted to do the blind drive for ages. I know lots of friends who have done it who've absolutely loved it, and I really would like the opportunity to do it myself. And even more so, I would love to do it if I could do it for a charity project or a fundraiser to raise money for a charity like Guide Dogs. So if any of you know where I could do the blind drive here in the UK, please let me know in the comments, because I am on the search for a blind drive this year, because that would be epic. I've wanted to do that for so long. My next goal for 2019 is that I really want to create more content online that I feel that I haven't produced a lot of and that I feel that I have a lot to say on. I would like to make more content about disability, mental health, about disability and identity, about my experiences with disability, about disability and media portrayal, about disability and portrayals in literature, and about different experiences that I have growing up with my disability and about how it affects me now as an adult, and just more content that I think that inspires me and that I feel that I have a lot to say on. I think sometimes in the past I've been quite nervous to make disability content, and for whatever reason it's made me put off making certain videos, but actually I found that in the past The videos that I've been most nervous to make have been the videos that people have enjoyed the most. They've actually been the videos that have been some of the most successful ones. So there you have it. Those are some of my goals for 2019. Those are some of my New Year's resolutions. Do let me know in the comments, what are your New Year's resolutions for 2019? What are the things that you're going to try and work on this year? I would absolutely love to know yours. I think that'd be really interesting to see what other people are going to try and do this year. And also be sure to like, comment and subscribe to my channel as well. And also be sure to click the notification bell down below so that you don't miss updates when I post new videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys, and Happy New Year!